Welcome back to another season of the Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast. Kicking off season 5 with a deep dive in horror's very twisted, iconic Art the Clown. From his creepy origins in Hallows Eve all the way to the bloody Terrifier 2. We'll be breaking down his rise to very quickly cult favorite and what exactly makes him such a terrifying modern horror character right now. Plus, we'll talk about the buzz about the highly anticipated Terrifier 3 that is coming out on October 11th. Buckle up, horror fans. This October is about to get dark. Welcome back to season 5, Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast. You have to say it like that. Here next to me, if you've been following Patreon / Booze and Chill, then you have a really good idea. And here next to me, I have my good friend who's been joining me through this his journey through this Art the Clown marathon. And this is Alonso Lopez.
Hey, hello everyone. How y'all doing today?
That's his impression
Of
of
a creepy thing.
Of art. Is it?
Well, I
Is
mean,
it your
he
impression?
doesn't talk, so
Oh, that's true. That's true.
I mean, like the whole fucking podcast.
Yeah. You got to give him props for keeping that face like that. Like, for real.
Che, al chile. Cacho, like pinche face muscle de la.
Like, his girlfriend or wife must love him.
Like, I'm pretty sure he skipped leg day, but never face day.
Yes, exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
mean. Because he can go down on his girlfriend and never get cramps.
Yeah, but I made it like June funny. You made it just like 6-0 funny.
But would it be me if it wasn't? But yeah, guys, welcome back to season 5. We're gonna be going down the list all the way from Hallows Eve, like I mentioned in the beginning, all the way down to the bloody, gory, delicious Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2.
Terrifier 2.
Number dos.
So basically, to kind of start off the bat, Hallows Eve was basically Damien Leon's first ever project, and it didn't get the recognition that it did, and people didn't want to air it, so he's just like, fuck you guys, putting it on the tube.
Yeah. Because it's way too fucking creepy for everyone.
Yeah.
I mean, it was pretty.
Oh, right. Yeah, it was pretty messed up. Like,
it was pretty messed up, but I liked it. Like that, like actual rated R version of like Trick or Treat kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. There's a lot of drugs stuff, a lot of
Slicing.
nudie.
Yeah.
And
Head chopping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And stuff that rhymes with vape.
Apes.
Well, that too. It rhymes with ape too.
Oh.
You remember part 1?
Monkeys.
Sure.
Okay.
They made him sound like monkeys.
Gorillas.
But yeah, Hallows Eve is definitely.
Wait, there was that in the first one, in the Hallows Eve?
That was.
Oh, yeah, because the little clip thing with the devil. So yo tu diablito, mamacita. That one, right? Yeah. I remember now.
So basically, in the first one, they kind of were portraying Art the Clown as a supernatural character, but mostly he wasn't supposed to be, or at least in Hallows Eve, he wasn't supposed to be a lead character.
I mean, he was not the lead character. He just
Yeah.
came out in DRUG someone, you know?
Yeah.
Do I have to split up? Yeah, like he just came out, and like I say, I guess people just liked how like creepy it looked, like a pinche smiling out fucking clown, and just like
Yep.
pinche heroin the neck.
Yep.
Boom. Vámonos. Trip.
Vámonos.
Or I don't know if you get trips for those things, but
I wouldn't want to know.
no,
be honest.
no. Fucking no.
Yeah, don't do drugs.
No. No.
But yeah, the first Terrifier movie was definitely. Hold, give me a second. This is kind of annoying me a little bit.
Oh my god.
There's more of me, of course, but
And we are back. Wait, you do that? And we are back after Raymond fixed the camera.
Yeah, it was annoying me a little bit.
Yeah.
But anywho, so yeah, that's how Hallows Eve 1 pretty much starts. Art the Clown, just again, not being a lead character. He's supposed to be like
It was just a character. Like,
yeah. There's a word for it. I just can't remember it right now. But I think you know what I mean. You
yeah,
know what I mean.
extra. I mean, just some random extra going on, you know, like
that was the most iconic extra I've ever wait.
It was just an extra, and like, there's people like that extra, you know, like that extra needs to be extra.
Like extra as an actor extra, or extra as in come on, like extra, like overdoing it.
Like actor extra.
Okay.
But he needed to be extra.
Eso sí.
And that's why they made Terrifier.
Yeah. True,
Yeah. True. It's always true.
But yeah, Hallows Eve is definitely the one that brought Damien Leon's character to all the way to where he is now. Like I said in the beginning, Terrifier 3 is going to come up.
Now?
Where is he now?
Like now.
I don't know.
Like right now.
I don't know.
So what do you mean, like where he's right now?
Hi, Cucuy.
Your dog better be outside. Like, he scared the shit out of me that one time.
Guys, so you need to go to Patreon. That was the best one. My dog scaring the shit out of this guy is the best.
Yeah.
It's the best.
Fuck.
I can feel the force being disturbed with his butt clenching.
Yeah, my soul left my body. Dude. I'm like,
but that's just how Terrifier works. Or in Hallows Eve, because we're in Hallows Eve right now.
Yeah, that was Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve is just it's one of those movies. Here for those of you who are in the video podcast are seeing the cover right now. Audio podcast, I suggest you head over to the video podcast. That's the cover. That's the cover right there.
Terrifico.
You
like that, right?
Terrifico. That's Terrifier in Spanish.
Sí.
Sí.
Masculine.
Masculine.
Yeah. Gonna be like Terrifica. Feminine.
But, yeah.
It's not Artura, it's Arturo.
Torito.
Yeah. Arturo the Clown. Imagine like Mexican version. Arturo the Clown. El payaso Arturo.
I can see that.
You're like smiling and like all the teeth are like silver.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like grills.
Yeah. El morrito cagapalos. You know, like the little kid, like, you know, like his trouble. Yeah, like the.
Oh my God. So many grills.
The grills. Those weren't grills. Those were fake teeth. Right?
Yeah.
Like the placa or whatever you call it.
The placas. The placas.
The placa, carnal.
Just a hard stutter.
Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yes. Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve.
I keep forgetting.
You just want to talk about Terrifier.
It's because like it's good.
Yeah, it's because you started with Terrifier, not with Hallows Eve. So
yeah.
Again,
in Patreon, we mentioned all these things. This is just kind of like a repeat. But to kind of like again, it's not start from the beginning. Oh yeah, start from the beginning. This is a clip once again on the video podcast. Head on over there. Starts with a VHS tape for those of you who you youngsters out there.
Todas esas juventudes que están por allá.
Those the VHS tape is what we used to watch movies in.
It's kind of like a Blu-ray or 8K nowadays, you know, but it wasn't a disc.
8K.
Is it the 8K now, like the higher resolution or whatever? Because it's not Blu-ray.
I wouldn't say
there's
8K.
still Blu-ray, but now there's like is it 4K DVDs or whatever? There's 8K.
I think that's the highest. I think right now. I think.
Yeah, well, like that, but it wasn't a disc. It was like a
tape,
like a cassette.
Yeah,
Like, what the fuck is that? Like to say it was like a CD.
But you get it. You get it. You get it. I think you get it. Google it.
Yeah, Google it. Remember, if you ever been in my podcast, remember I always say that Google's your best friend.
Which, by the way, I'm gonna leave the link to his podcast in the show notes down below. And yeah, so Hallows Eve starts off with the VHS tape, and it was given to them anonymously from
The trick or treat thingy.
Yeah, they went out trick or treating.
Yeah.
And then they, somebody just happened to give them a VHS tape in their trick or treat bag.
Totally, get the shit away from me. What fuck is that?
I said it was gonna die in 7 days, man.
7 days.
See, that's what's cool about this movie, that you can just kind of throw in whatever reference into it, and it just works out perfectly.
Yeah. Kind of like, yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, VHS tape. By the way, the little shit, the kid, the boy,
little douchebag, dude. Like, I mean, I feel sorry for the sister.
Yeah,
that the
sister was a sweetheart. She was so pale. She looked like a live Tim Burton character.
I get maybe because of the costume that she was wearing. I don't know.
She was dressed like a witch, so yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, I don't know, but I don't think she deserved it, because the one being a douchebag was the little kid.
By deserve, he means die.
Yeah.
We skipped along all the way to the end already.
I know, right? What the fuck happened? She dies. Everyone dies at the end.
Everybody dies. Yeah.
Everybody dies. That's
Fiend.
the only movie I can actually say everyone dies. Okay? They do.
To be fair, I mean, in a Terrifier, anything with Art the Clown, there's no happy ending. For Art, but not
Well, it
for
depends on the happy ending.
That's what I'm saying. There's a happy ending for Art.
I mean, sure.
I mean, if we're talking Terrifier, but on Hallows Eve too.
Guess how Hallows Eve, like, Hallows, he didn't come in Hallows Eve too, but Hallows Eve.
No, I meant like in Hallows Eve also. So, yeah.
Also on, okay. I thought you meant like 2. I'm like, wait, because he didn't come in at number 2. Proper linguistic.
Spoiler alert.
Spoiler. Oh shit, we're still on the first one, right? For God.
Okay, so let's I'm gonna bring up Art the Clown again. In the video podcast, you're gonna see him. This was Art the Clown in Hallows Eve. Not exactly the most movie quality, but the idea was, dare I say, killer. That's true.
I wonder if it's the same actor.
No, they switched them out actually.
Right?
Yeah, they switched them out.
They got a creepier one.
Yeah.
Yeah, one that can actually like hold this whole fucking movie.
Yeah. And also they did prosthetics. Because I mean, remember the nose? You kept talking about his nose.
I mean, of course, you can tell that fucking nose is prosthetic. Like, I mean, so no fucking brainer, dude. Like, what?
That's a lot honker.
Yeah. I'm like, you got that nose? I wonder how's the holes, right?
And I can picture Terrifier the Clown just like doing your signature move after he kills somebody and just like ran their face.
Yeah.
That sounds like something.
I wonder if
he
could do
do
like the panty and the lip and the nose.
She can probably do the whole package. Opened.
Oh shit. One by one. Because that was a fucking big nose.
Yeah.
And that was like a size 28?
Size 28 shoe.
Yeah.
We started that joke since like the first Hallows Eve. Because he comes out twice.
No, and this
I know he
Terrifier.
comes out and
oh, was it?
No, Hallows Eve.
Hallows Eve.
And Hallows Eve, he comes out like 3 times. In the beginning.
And on the last one, no? She's the girl with the car?
In the car and in the house when he pops out from the TV.
Oh, yeah. That's true.
Oh, shit, I'm remembering. Oh, the coffee's working.
Yeah, the way you ended it. Yeah, it's true. The fucking coffee. That's true, it's coffee.
It's working, bro. It's working.
Yeah, he's just drinking coffee while he's making me drink beer. God damn it.
I need to wake me up.
I'll just fucking slap you up. Like, Despiertate, güey. Despiertate. Wake up. Grab a little makeup. I just want to do
it. But yeah, Terrifier. I mean, Art the Clown, not exactly the best looking in Hallows Eve, but I mean, I will say this: I do have this one picture. Again, audio podcast. Head on over to the video. That one right there. That one was delicious. It's for those of you just listening in, it's Art the Clown, but like a much larger face, white glowing eyes, waving, and the smile that just goes for like fucking miles. It's the creepiest thing, and that's that was when he injected the chick.
Yeah, she was already tripping balls.
We first watched it in Spanish because we didn't realize.
Tienes un cigarrillo.
Tienes un cigarrillo.
Ya viene la locomotora. That's strange.
The cigarrillo just gets to me like
what the fuck is it? People from Spain. I think somewhere in Mexico also say cigarrillo. I don't know. Pinche cigarro, un frajo.
Or as they say in France, a fag.
Really? Mm-hmm. So I've been calling a cigarette a lot of people?
Watch your tongue. Watch your tongue.
You can pee the whole thing, you know. I think I mean, I guess it makes sense, you know, like a frack.
Un
frajo.
I've never heard frack.
Well, I don't know. No, what's un frajo? Like in Spanish, like I guess like saying like a smoke.
Uh-huh.
You say like instead of saying cigarette, you say smoke, right?
Yes.
In Spanish, or at least maybe in the border, I don't know. Dicen frajo. Un cigarro, un frajo. ¿Tienes un frajo, güey?
Frajotes.
Un frajo.
Frajolín.
Ese es un frijol, güey. Si dices frijolín es que está frío.
Frajolín.
Rajolín. Rajolín en la raja que trae ese carro. Back to Arturo the Clown.
You can also learn Spanish by listening to Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast.
Estás escuchando el show de Booze and Chill con su anfitrión Ramón Villegas.
So
su
good.
Amigo invitado, el más guapo de todos, Alonso.
So good. This is the part of the podcast where you start touching your nipples.
Oh, really?
I'm kidding. Anyways, yeah, Hallows Eve 1. It's a great watch. Especially for this guy, because I introduced him to all of these movies because he's never seen any of them.
It was all my idea, though.
Yeah, sure it was.
Yeah, I sent you that link thingy with the movies. And you're like, what the fuck is that?
That's right.
Remember?
I
think it was like a TikTok, no? Una cosa así.
It was a reel or something.
It was some reel from somewhere. I don't know. It was...
So he planted the seed for the idea.
Yes.
Yeah.
I did the Inception.
Yeah.
Inception. I went like, spinning. They were just fucking spinning. The totem was just spinning and spinning and spinning. So Raymond was like, I should make this to watch Terrifier movies.
Plus, it's fitting. It's October, and because I love these movies.
Yeah.
And also, you had to watch them.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
Pretty logical.
Yes.
I mean, you actually think about it, it's kind of like 2 + 2 is 4.
See.
Yes.
But
did you do the math in your head or what?
No.
I did.
No. But yeah, for real, the movie is a great watch, especially for somebody. I mean, it's a good watch, especially if you're going to be introducing it to somebody like I did to this guy. Well, you're a horror fan, that's for sure.
Yeah.
I don't think it would be recommended for anybody who doesn't like horror.
Oh, I mean, if someone that doesn't like horror movies at all, pues you're not gonna fucking recommend any type of horror movies at all. You know, like
unless you're like that friend where you just like to kind of fuck with
like
fuck with your friend.
You're that one friend that instead of like roofing someone, you just fucking like make them watch this horror movie.
Just what happened, just like what happened in Terrifier.
She fucking deserved it. You know, like the death the other nice friend got. She deserved out that. Like she deserved that. Oh, it's fucking douche.
Booze and Chill does not. What's the word I'm looking for? Does not
support.
We'll go with support. Support using ecstasy.
No, any type of man-made psychedelic drug or anything that trips you balls.
But Art the Clown does, and that is exactly what he uses.
Yeah, the big ass fucking needle like this.
Like quite literally. I wish I had a picture.
You know, it's funny how like the fucking needle is like this long.
Yeah,
and like
that's what she said.
No, she didn't say that. And like he injects it on the neck. That shit will come out through the other side because he goes all the fucking way in. That's what she said.
That yeah. Well, he tries, but like they fight back, so he doesn't get to.
You see that he goes all the fucking way in when he injects in the fucking thing with a needle. Just meckle that. I don't know what the fuck it is, dude. Like,
what we're trying to say is that thing defies physics. Like,
yeah.
That fucking needle is like the size of my arm, and you only see it going in through one and not come out the other.
Yeah. How? I don't know. I guess it's part of the whole magic movie thing, you know?
It's actually one of the things because I saw an interview not too long ago with Damien Leon. Because you saw the most goriest one, Terrifier and Terrifier 2.
Yeah.
Super bloody, like over exaggerated.
Yeah.
And Damien Leon has his I think his assistant or something like that, who happens also to be I think like a medic or something. So he actually knows like the shit, and he tells Damien like, you do know that humans don't bleed that much, right? And he's like,
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah,
like I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, basically what he said. And he's like, see, but that's the thing. He only does it for the I guess the theater arts, you know, for the art form.
Yeah, just so like
kind of like anime.
Yeah. Kind of like like Lord of the Rings.
What?
Yeah. Everyone says it's fake, but it's not. It happened in real life.
The ring is real?
Yeah. Frodo did go to Mordor and destroy it.
One ring to rule them all.
He did it for us.
They'll never beat the Star Wars though.
También. Anyways. I mean, it's because you cannot have like a horror movie or whatever without that extra like blood shit coming out, you know, like that fucking kind of thing.
True.
Because I mean, you know, it's a movie and everything, but though you realizing that it's not real, what makes it real?
Sorry, that was bothering me too.
Everything fucking bothers him. But anyways, no, you know, like that thing, like you know, it's not real, and like you see all that like excess of blood coming out, like just pinche pouring. Like, I mean, I guess if you know, pues yeah, it makes no sense. But if you really don't know, like, a la verga, imagine, dude, like, they just fucking cut your neck or whatever, like, that thing just pinches splatters like that.
If it really were like that, I mean, especially with the whole P. Diddy thing, they're like, I'm sorry, I, real quick, like, we're talking about blood and all this shit, all this shit's coming out that they bathe in blood and body parts and all this bullshit.
I hadn't seen that shit, but I just seen the whole baby oil stuff.
Yeah, you're gonna have to leave the country once we're done doing this. Just saying, like.
I mean, good thing we're in the border, I guess.
We're right next door.
Well, good thing you be practicing your Spanish. Mira, those tacos de barbacoa. ¿De qué? De barbacoa.
Oh my god. But bloody.
Don't say bloody 3 times.
I didn't say Mary.
Gogoy.
It's like Beetlejuice, but on his period.
No, you see Bloody Mary 3 times in a mirror with the lights off and a candle. She comes out with that Candyman.
Yeah. No. Candyman is.
También no Candyman.
I can't remember if it's. No, I don't remember.
Oh my god!
It's something we're gonna have to Google later now.
You should watch that movie. The original one.
Oh yes.
Not the remake. It was kind of shitty.
The remake was good, especially the last part. You got a cameo.
Me quedé dormido.
I
fell asleep.
Ay.
And not bell.
But yes, back to bloody. So I'm gonna pull up another picture here real quick on the video podcast, of course. For listeners, now we're watching Demons from Hallows Eve 1. I promise we're
No,
gonna
oh yeah,
end
yeah.
Hallows Eve 1 already. And this is this is the one particular one that was doing the vaping in the movie.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
For people listening, it you know what
Just
it
the processing
you
the
know what it
vaping
looks like?
part.
It kind of looks like a much more adultery version of the Haunted Mask.
Yeah, we talked about it.
We did?
Well,
Oh.
I mean, well, like you and I talked about it, or no, maybe we were talking about it while we were watching the movie. And then I said, like, yeah, it's because that haunting mask turns into the whole monstros from the park or whatever.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
The welcome to
The
Horrorland.
horror, yeah,
Horrorland.
horror. But yeah, he would be like the pretty version, the good looking monster from that.
I think
mask, you
I
know.
think the Goosebumps are good looking. Not
Not,
as
I mean,
like
he looks guapo compared to the other, kind of like,
well, I guess yeah.
you know,
He's got some much more manlier features. Opening up some liquid death.
water for the soul.
But yeah, that's just the first part of the movie. The goddamn Hallows Eve again. I don't recommend you watch it with a non-horror fan. I do recommend it to anybody who does enjoy anything bloody or gory and clowns.
Or even if you like, you don't have to be a horror fan. Just like if you don't have to enjoy, but you're not like, oh, I don't watch horror movies or whatever. Like, just you can watch horror movies without being a fan. You're gonna enjoy this one, especially because like the vibe that it gave me was like kind of like those, I don't know, like 80s, 90s horror films in the sense of like,
I think that was the time frame.
yeah, like well, no, because they had iPhones. Remember, I'm like, no, that shit has an iPhone.
Oh yeah.
But the vibe that it was giving, it was like 80s, 90s in the sense of like the structure that it had. Like it was clips, because like we mentioned, this little kid, they give him in his bag one like a VHS. They start watching it, and it's a bunch of clips of people being murdered, right? Yeah. So it's like a clip and then a clip, a clip. So it was kind of like that, like 80s, 90s, like kind of like old school stuff that you don't see nowadays.
True.
You know, and
Eso sí.
it was pretty fun. Like they were pretty good. They are creepy, they are scary, they are gory. Which like I mentioned, like I told you last time, they haven't seen any like actual like scary movies. Like not so much that they're horror movies, but like scary.
Yeah.
But like, I mean, your dog did scare the shit out of me, like, and I mean, yeah, I can't watch a whole. Sometimes I watch like movies that are supposed to be scary and like, just like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
Like,
it's a jump scares.
Yeah, they've been doing shitty ass like scary in general, like scary movies.
Well, there's some are good. Some are good.
Well, the ones I seen, they suck balls.
Well, that's a topic for another time, sir.
Okay, I'm sorry.
But I think that pretty much all covers Hallows Eve 1. I mean, really, in a nutshell, it's just it's short stories. I forgot to mention that. It's an analogy story, and what that means is just like bits and pieces of different stories all put into one.
Yes, analogy.
Yes.
That was a word.
Yes.
Like I knew there was a word, I just can't remember. Like for reals. But yeah, analogy.
just like trick or treat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But with that, I guess because since it was like a VHS, you had the vibe kind of thing.
The timing.
Yeah. Like because they were watching those stories through the VHS.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing because of the VHS or whatever, I felt that vibe. But then again, no, because I told you that in Terrifier 2, I was like, I felt like fucking Freddy Krueger vibes, like the effects or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, also if you guys are like on the road driving and creepy ass shit happen, do not stop in the middle of the fucking road.
That's
on a
that's
car.
every horror movie that teaches you that.
I mean, I know it's a movie, but they keep still doing it. I mean, they still do that. I mean, why don't fucking do it?
Because they kind of have to, or else there wouldn't be like a continuation to the movie. It would just like end there.
I mean, maybe there can be, but not like that, you know. Got a movie idea.
There is such a thing as the interactive movies now, where you get to choose what happens.
Yeah.
No, you're not a fan.
Yeah.
Why?
Why do I want to interact? I just want to see the story. I don't want to choose the outcomes to whatever.
You hold the power in your hands to change it all.
I know, because then like, and it stops and you have to choose, and like, for that I'll just play a fucking game.
Okay. Okay.
There we go.
All right.
I want to watch a film. I don't want to play a video game. Unless it's Final Fantasy, because they do fucking really good story movies in Final Fantasy.
So it's only a fair game when it's Final Fantasy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you never play Final Fantasy or what?
No, I don't even play.
That explains a lot. I mean, I don't play that much either, I guess. I mean, last time I played maybe was like 2 years ago. For like 3 days, and that's it.
The last RPG game I ever played was on the first Xbox, and it was Fable.
Ah, shit. I never played the first Xbox. Yeah. I was a PS2 guy. Before that, I was a Nintendo 64. Before that, I was a Sega. But we're not talking about consoles today. That's for another subject. Today, we are talking about the Terrifier 1, 2, and All Hallows Eve. That we are still in All Hallows Eve.
If there is gamers listening or watching, please let yourself be known in the comment section.
Yeah, we love everyone.
If you are a gamer and you're watching, you're probably enjoying it. And if so, please consider reviewing, giving me a thumbs up on Spotify or on YouTube.
Well, you know, I don't know if you know, but you know that Spotify can now do video stuff.
Thirsty for something new? Welcome to the Booze and Chill channel, where every sip is, you can say, an adventure. From craft beers to cocktails that'll blow your mind, I've got the lowdown on the best drinks around. But if it's not just about the drinks, I also dive into movie trailer breakdowns, as well as music video breakdowns, and every now and again I do throw in some mouth-watering food reviews. So if you're ready to mix up your entertainment, hit that subscribe button and let's cheers to some good times. Now let's get back into today's podcast. I think they have, but you have to be like at a certain level.
Nope.
Get me there.
I'm not in a certain level, but get them there anyways.
Yeah.
I'm not. No, you just upload the video instead of the audio.
Huh.
Yeah. The last ones I did, I uploaded the audio, so it was like, it saves you time in the sense of like you don't have to extract the audio from the video anymore. Well, I don't know how you do it, but when I do it, like I record it, put everything together, blah 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 blah. I had the video, everything set, and then I extract the audio. So then I had the two files, the video and the audio.
But it does it all on Spotify.
Now on Spotify, you can upload the video.
Like video and audio.
Not just the video. I mean, like the video, like the final product, right?
It just extracts the audio.
Because that's okay. That's what I used to do. Extract the audio and then just put the audio on Spotify.
No, like in other words, like if I put my video on Spotify,
it's going to be audio and video.
Now.
It's going to be audio and video. If you're in the car, it's going to be audio. If you're watching Spotify on your phone on the TV, it's going to be the video.
Now I have something new to try for you all.
Keep talking. I'll show you.
Now we get to actually, you guys get to actually watch on Spotify too. That's sick.
Unless you're not driving, because don't drive and be on the phone. That's dangerous and pisses me off like a lot. It pisses the shit out of me. Drive safe, motherfuckers. Back to Terrifier.
Back to Terrifier. Well, yeah, I think that pretty much covers Hallows Eve. Now, this is not my most favorite part. This next one is Hallows Eve 2. I just realized that the title that I got is not in English. I can't even.
That's like fucking Russian or something. German.
Kaya Arbek
I don't know how to read those things.
Anybody in the video podcast can understand that, please let me know. I mean, I know what it is, but we are being. Oh, you're right. That is so cool.
Yeah.
I'm totally gonna try something new for you guys if I can get it right. It's just like uploading it. Yeah, that's it.
Just upload just how you upload the video on YouTube, but now you upload it on Spotify.
Cool.
Yeah, you don't have to do the extra step of extracting the audio.
I'm gonna try that.
Yeah.
So, Hallows Eve 2. I'm not crazy about it. I even told you, I even apologized to you. Like, I'm so sorry you had to see.
Now
that was both our first times watching Hallows Eve 2.
we're virgins.
We popped our Hallows Eve 2 cherries.
Okay, to its defense, it is not a bad movie. It's not a horrible movie. It doesn't suck. It's a good movie. I enjoyed it. It's just that if they were to change the name to maybe just not Hallows Eve 2,
yeah,
like meaning that it's a sequel to All Hallows Eve.
Damien Leon did not produce or direct this.
Exactly, because that's the reason he didn't produce or direct or anything. So yes, you're not gonna see Arturito the clown.
I probably should have started off with that.
I just did. You do not see Art the clown on All Hallows Eve 2.
No sale el payaso Arturito.
Yes, because that Leon guy is not the director or anything in the movie. So that's why he didn't come out.
I never got around as to why, but I guess, whatever.
Well, because my theory that I told you last time is that he made All Hallows Eve 1. All Hallows Eve 2 came out. Maybe everyone was expecting the same hype, like, they were expecting Art the clown to come out, right?
Yeah.
But he didn't come out. All Hallows Eve came out. Everyone's like, hey, what the fuck? Where's Art the clown? And blah, blah, blah. Like, all this thing going on is like, hey, I guess people like Art the clown. So I guess I'm going to do a movie with the clown being the villain or whatever. And he did. Yeah. Well, that's my theory.
That's where it's the Damien Leon realized, like, oh, crap. I can keep going with this guy.
And honestly, like, he's not wrong. Because, to me, that's like a Chucky, a Freddy Krueger, Michael Myers, or Jason, but it didn't start in the 80s. It started off
in
2000,
early 2000s, late 2000s.
Yeah. So we don't have it's not like he's been like with those guys that have been for decades, like existed for decades and everything.
Yeah.
But
that's the most badass thing. It didn't take him very long to just kind of just like launch his ass up in the list, going to stay, like you said, with the legends.
Yeah. I guess I want to say because compared to like 30 years ago, 40 years ago or whatever, with whole social media, everyone's connected like right away. Or the clown and this and that, the creepy dude, blah, 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 blah. Everyone's talking about it. Hey, pues fuck it. People want it. Let's do it.
Yeah.
And instead of taking 20 years.
Yeah, definitely, bro. Definitely.
But who knows? I like the movies. I enjoy them. Y'all should watch it. Pretty fucking gory, though. Especially the second one. It's gory as fuck. It is.
I do want to show, again, this is on video. This is the character that pretty much tried to kind of sort of replace Art the Clown, and it's lazy. Like Art the Clown also wasn't like also the best, but at least like
he was a clown. Something better with the mask.
There's a whole thing about clowns. Like there's even a medical term for people who are afraid of clowns.
Clown now, it is. I can remember. Yeah,
you need a cream for that, sir.
It is.
Yeah, we're gonna look it up actually, but that's and for those of you, in case the whole video thing doesn't work on Spotify, it's basically just a guy in a black jumpsuit and a carved pumpkin with circles and a triangle for a nose. And
to me, that would be a mixture of Michael Myers and Halloween.
Yeah.
The Year of the Witch or whatever.
Yeah.
That movie, oh my God. I had never seen that movie before. I think it's Halloween 3 or 4.
Yeah.
And I just saw it last year for the first time. And I'm like, okay, I'm going to see this movie. I've been wanting to see it. I never seen it. La estoy viendo, like I'm watching the movie, and I'm like, okay, if you were just to call it something else, not call it Halloween Part 3, it would have been awesome because
The Halloween, the which ones again? The
the Day of the Witch or something.
Oh, but those are actually interesting though.
That's what I'm saying. If you
Sí.
were to change the name and not say it's Part 3 from the Halloween movies, then yes.
Okay, got you.
'Cause it was a good movie, but nada que ver, nothing to do with Michael Myers, nothing to do with anything of that. Like some random ass fucking story,
Yeah,
but they call it Halloween 3.
yeah. And for those of you thinking like, why Halloween? Why Michael Myers? Because if you think about it,
That was the thing back then.
Art the Clown, one besides it being the thing, but also because like Art the Clown, to me, he's kind of somewhere between Michael and Jason because one, he doesn't talk. Two, supernatural. He does not die. And like I even told him when you're watching the movies, like I don't even know he even knows
With
that he
Chucky
can't
doesn't
die.
either.
Well, that's another one. That's true. Except
And
he's a
Freddy
little
Krueger doesn't die either. You see that connection I'm doing? Then what I think is like, I guess that Leon guy is like, how old is he? Like in his early 40s or something?
Who?
The Leon guy, the director.
Do you mean Leon? I don't know, like 40s? I don't
Yeah,
know.
I want to say like generation wise, like the ones that grew up with those movies. Because I do want to feel like, not I guess not so much of a reference, but like the inspiration, the way from when I was seeing the movie was too much of like those 80s Halloween, Jason, Freddy Krueger.
Yeah, there was a lot of references.
Yeah, like it felt a lot like that. So me thinking like I'm pretty sure like he was a horror film fan.
Which he was.
Yeah, and he grew up with like those films, like the 80s film. I'm pretty sure like
Mhm.
he saw the old school ones, but he grew up with those. You know what I mean? Hey,
Preach.
man.
No, but he did say in an interview, okay, as a kid, he was that little weirdo when he wasn't watching Thundercats or stuff like that.
Fucking Thundercats, dude.
Yeah, dude.
Ah,
Yeah, he was that kid who was also watching Michael Myers,
we
Freddy
were all
Krueger.
those kids.
Yeah. And his parents' friends wouldn't allow them to go over because no, your fucking kid's weird. Like
Picture freak.
pretty much. So
Okay, so wait, this is the word,
okay, here's the word.
which I cannot fucking chorophobia.
What?
Chorophobia.
I think I'm stuck.
That's the clown fear.
Colorophobia, I think.
Yeah.
I'm hiring my chair for here for a bit. I felt a little too short there.
So are you calling me tall? Huh? What? The short guy cannot be taller than you? Damn, dude.
We're even now.
Fucking tall people.
But in a nutshell, Hallows Eve 2, like he said, it's a good watch, especially like all the references that Damien Leon throws in there.
No, Hallows Eve 2, no. Hallows Eve 1. Hallows Eve 2, it's a good movie, but do not think of it as a sequel from All Hallows Eve.
Yeah. Also, the stories are interesting. They're entertaining. They catch your eye and everything. But
Alexia.
Alexia.
And the chick with the fucking elevator, dude.
That was a good twist.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, like I said, there's good twists. It's entertaining, but the story, some of them, not all of them, some of the stories stretch out too much because they're trying to like connect you to the character to like for us to feel sympathy and us to connect with them.
But too much character development for like a 10-minute clip thing, whatever.
Some of them were a little longer, I think.
Yeah, I think just like the mom and the kid.
It was
pinche duende que nunca salió.
I know, that was sad. that was the scariest part of the movie. The dad never showed up.
Because the dad was dead.
Was he? Oh, yes. Yeah, that's right. Yeah,
but I mean, like fucking leprechaun shit or whatever was roaming around, and he never came out. I thought they were gonna show him.
That's true. They did tease us.
Yeah,
they did tease us.
Not even my ex would do those things. That was a bad tease. That was a bad tease. Anyways, stop talking about teasing and ex-girlfriends.
But yeah, in a nutshell, it was entertaining. Like the there's like I'm gonna show a couple pics here again on the video podcast. For those of you listening, here I'm showing a traditional ghost sheet.
That one was cool though.
This one was cool. I can't remember the name of it. I don't even think they had names.
No, they
No,
didn't
right?
have names. It was just stories.
They should have done that. That would have
But
been
that was
pretty
like
cool.
the post-apocalypse thing, whatever.
Yeah. And then they're like little kids dressed up in like a witch, a demon, a ghost, and a reaper. And they end up turning into the goddamn things.
Yeah. It was kind of predictable in a way, but I was pretty fucked up though. Like,
But the effects, man.
yeah,
those
it
were
was
good.
fucking cool.
The effects, the practical effects, like I'm just a fan of practical effects. So if you're a fan of practical effects, you're gonna like it. If you're too into the CGI, you're gonna be very disappointed.
Yeah, Generation X, no, Z or whatever. Oh, the new one.
XYZ,
Like the new
something,
ones,
something
you know,
like that. But yeah, the movie's great. The movie's great. It just it stretches too much, and like he said, character development, there was no need for it. It was fine the way, but it could have done without it. But I mean, other than that, again, it's entertaining. It's gory. There's a couple of stories in there that could have done without, like the one with the one of the guy in the truck. Remember that one?
Oh, that one.
That one sucked.
Honestly, that was super fucking predictable. I think you even told you like right away, like he's gonna sacrifice him or whatever. And to be honest, that one has so much potential because it was a good idea.
It was. They also
but-
teased us too because we never saw the fucking thing.
Yeah, but like in that sense, like it was fucking predictable. Like, and it was predictable, but they could have done so much more with that one.
Honestly, yes.
Like
That
was good.
one they could have actually turned it into something totally different. Like it could have, like just how Art the Clown got launched.
Yeah,
That could have done that.
exactly.
Yeah.
But yeah, that one, yeah, like that one was my least favorite little story from.
Yeah, that's the one I think they could have just done without.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
Yeah.
¿Qué se le ocurrió a esa mamá?
Maybe for like a director's cut or something.
Some deleted scene shit or something. You know?
Yeah. Something that it won't come out in the movie.
Yeah, they should have come out. You know what I mean? Yeah. But yeah.
Yeah. But it's a good watch. Just don't expect Art the Clown.
No, Arturito the clown doesn't come out.
Yeah, you will be very disappointed. But again, there's good twist. There's one. I'm gonna show a couple of pictures here before we move on to Terrifier. This is the one. For those of you listening, it's just literally a blonde chick with a very nicely shaved pit, blood everywhere. This particular story is here's the one with the boy. This is the one that maybe could have been something, but
yeah,
not really.
That's the one that had like a lot of fucking character development.
Yeah,
for a shitty like ending kind of thing.
Yeah, they could have done a little bit less.
Yeah.
And then what was her name again?
Alexia. That was the last one, and that was like fucking like that one was trippy. Like,
yeah, definitely.
Like the plot twist that it has, like a la verga.
Yeah. And this is the driving one. This is where we end up seeing Art the Clown once again.
No, but that's from the first one because Art the Clown doesn't come out in Terrifier 2.
Oh yeah, that's right. I just misplaced it. My bad. No biggie. No
Disregard
biggie.
that one.
Yeah, disregard that one. But yeah, Hallows Eve 2. Let's rate it. Let's before we move on to Terrifiers. Rate. What was your rating for Hallows Eve 1?
It was like Hallows Eve 1 was the highest, so that was like a 9.
Yeah, I think you said 9. Yeah.
Yeah.
For me, yeah, I think a 9 too. I'm gonna do a 9 too. Yeah. And Hallows Eve 2. Yeah.
The thing, and I told you that like if I call it in this, like if I rate it in the sense of it's not connected to any of those movies,
like its own solo thing.
Yeah, it's its own solo thing, nothing to do with the other movies. I'll give it an 8. But since we're connecting it to the other movies, I'll give it a 5.
Ooh. Is that you being generous, or is that like your final?
Sure.
My rating for Hallows Eve 2, I'll be, just because I liked the post-apocalyptic, the random murder twist, those,
Yeah.
I'll give it maybe 6.5. 6.5.
That's pretty dick.
Yours is 5. Wait.
Well, it's 5 if I connect it to the other movies.
Oh yeah, that's right. If it, it was his own thing. Yeah, my bad.
I get shit right.
So yeah, now we've covered Hallows Eve, Hallows Eve 1, this one right here, and I apologize for the random language. That was my bad. I tend to do things in a bit of a rush, you see. But anyways, now we're gonna move on to Terrifier. This is where shit gets
Terrorífico.
Terrifico indeed, bro.
Cigarrillo.
Cigarrillo.
I'm gonna save you as Raymond Cigarrillo now.
Cigarro. Damn, I fucked that up.
Cigarrillo.
Cigarro.
Cigarro.
But yeah, Terrifier. This is where things get. No, I'm sorry.
Terrifying.
This is where Damien just like said, "Fuck it."
Like, fuck it. People want this. Let's give it to them.
The people have spoken, Damien said, and Damien did not hesitate to deliver, bro. Like,
no, dude, no.
From like, I mean, it starts off pretty like fair. Like, we get the introductions to the main characters. Tara, played by Jenna Carroll, I believe it is. She looks awfully close to the girl from Terrifier 2. She's not though. She looks like she can also like be related, possibly like a twin.
Nah, not that much, but
no.
Have a thing for gods.
Well, yeah, that too.
Oh, yeah, that's.
We also get introduced to the blonde, and her character name only comes out as Dawn, like Dawn Bishop. No last name, just Dawn.
Just Dawn.
Yeah.
I mean, it was the first movie, it was the first film, you know, like,
yeah,
you don't need character development, honestly. It's kind of like
especially
watching.
If they're gonna.
Yeah, it's just like when you watch. They make a new Batman movie.
Damien got that part right, actually.
Yeah, you know, like they make this new Batman movie, and they spend like 30-40 minutes doing the background story, which we all know, right?
The Batman origin story. That,
yeah, you don't need
how many times was it being told? Has it been told, sir?
How many movies? How many Batman movies are they?
Oof, I lost count.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Well, basically, in all movies, they always mention his background story and everything. Blah blah blah. You don't need it. Then
Not for this motherfucker.
No. Then what happened with the Spider-Man movie with Tom Holland? There was no background story because you already know the background story.
True.
What happened to the new Batman movie, the Batman with
Ben Affleck?
No, it's the Batman with
Peter some shit.
The guy from Twilight. Fuck, I always forget his name.
The
Robert Pattinson,
the glittery fairy vampire.
So with him, there was also no background story because you already know the background story.
I didn't know the background story to that, but
the fucking Batman background story. Everyone knows Batman origin story.
I thought you were talking Twilight for
a
second. I'm like, what are you doing?
You don't need an origin story. You don't need a background story where you already know it, right?
That's true.
So why spend time on a background story, origin story, when you don't need it? That's what this movie is. You get the characters, you get the villain, you get the other people, whatever. You don't need to know what fucking steak they like, if they like it medium rare or not. You know, like,
you make a very good point, especially
always make a really good point.
But yeah, you make a good point because it's a clown. First of all, he doesn't talk. Like, it's a clown that doesn't talk.
Like Hello Kitty.
Like what?
Like Hello Kitty. Hello Kitty doesn't talk.
I
And apparently it's not a cat. It's a little girl.
That's dark. But anyways, yeah, like he doesn't talk. He's a clown or mime. He's mime / clown because he doesn't
He's not
talk.
a mime. He's not a fucking
Mimes don't talk.
You don't have to be a fucking mime to not talk.
That's the definition.
No.
Yes.
I didn't talk for like a whole year when I moved here because I didn't know English. That doesn't make me a mime.
And that makes you a dumbass. I kid. But no, yeah, you do make a good point. Like, there's really no need to explain art on a kind of, and how you said, okay, they don't even have to explain the characters because, again, it does kind of help if they watch all the other movies, especially Hallows Eve 1, because Damien does a really good job at not introducing the characters and little by little showing you what Art the Clown is capable of doing slowly, which is pretty cool. Yeah.
Like,
and
little by little they show you what he can do.
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you this, I know what he can do.
What?
He knows how to fucking shop.
Oh yes.
Because that fucking hefty bag, man, oh my god,
it's probably not even hefty.
Like this dude is carrying
hefty.
This dude is carrying fucking nails, knives, saws,
scalpels,
fucking scalpels, sharp shit on a fucking black plastic bag
that Hefty will not be able to
and
hold.
they fucking throw it around.
Yep.
It never fucking tears. I'm doing the fucking lawn. I put all the fucking shit in there. It tears.
Yeah.
It's about the, oh my god, like, wow.
Yeah, we need to get the secret to we're calling it Hefty bag because that's the only brand that we know that's black and the thickest, I guess, that we know.
Yeah, like the most popular thing, like the one that can actually hold a lot of shit, which is bullshit.
Hey, that's something Damien Leon can actually work on.
All right.
Damien Leon, you're welcome.
Yeah.
And
donation.
Yeah.
That's your welcome in English.
And donation.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's true. That plastic bag, even that bag was there since Hallows Eve. It was there in Hallows Eve.
Yes, because he shows up with the plastic bag thing, and that's where he kind of like, but they kind of like let you know that he has like all his bullshit there because he takes out the needle from there.
The gigantic needle at the size of this fucking boom arm shit. But Terrifier is definitely it's something, man. It's something. I mean, like we get some kills in the beginning. We get I don't even know if I remember if I have it, but let me see. We're a little bit far ahead here, but for those of you on the video podcast, or again, if the whole thing on Spotify works, here we're seeing Art the Clown doing one of the most brutal kills in Terrifier. And for those of you who have seen the movie, which by the way, let me know in the comment box down below if you have seen any of these movies. If we're spoiling it for you, I am sorry. It was his idea, technically. He said it.
You're the one with the podcast, dude. I'm your guest. But it is your fault. It's y'all's fault for not watching the movies when this guy was talking the whole time about like, y'all should watch the movie because I mean, gonna make my friend watch the movies and yada 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 and I don't know what.
Yeah.
So if you haven't seen it, I'm sorry, especially because those movies are old, so kind of like
they're not that old.
I mean,
oldest is like 2022.
That's 2 years. They had 2 years to watch the second movie.
Well, yeah.
Exactly.
Fine.
Exactly.
Fine. Let them slide.
God damn it. Anyways, if we go back to that picture, that explains also another thing.
This one?
Yes.
What does it explain?
This motherfucker. I need to know where he buys his shit because he has a simple fucking saw.
Oh, the fact that it just keeps going.
It just fucking keeps going and he's sawing the whole fucking body and that shit never snapped. Esa es mamada, güey. Like, you want to fucking collect wood or something because
Uh-huh.
they're supposed to be for that.
I'm very familiar, but I use an
It fucking,
electric
like,
one.
It breaks.
Even the electric ones have trouble sometimes, and they snap.
Exactly.
Yeah,
And this one,
yeah.
was it because it's paranormal? Is it because he knows where to buy like actual gear? I don't know. We need to know. Did he got a Lowe's? He got a Home Depot? Dr. Ike's? I don't know. I need to know. How chingos are like pinches trees I want to chop down my house.
Oh, he got it at Home Depot, all right? A Home Depot from hell. Because I
Home
mean,
Depot,
again,
right?
if you go back to Hallows Eve 1, he was killing people for the devil. And
Yep. I mean, is he really?
was yeah, the masculine devil who was vaping.
But I mean, he never came out ever again. Exactly.
Well, to be fair, that was just the first story, and Damien Leon's first story. So everything else is, again, it's an analogy. None of them had to make sense, or not make sense, but none of them had to connect to make sense. So what's all got you there, sir?
Yeah. But yeah, that was a fucking gorilla scene. But I mean, I think he got that idea from that movie that I told you.
Which one?
The Western movie.
The shit, you told me, I don't remember it.
Yeah.
What was the name?
Oh, I can't remember, but it's where this guy comes out from Escape from New York, Escape from Little China. The guy that comes out in Guardians of the Galaxy that plays Star-Lord's dad.
If this is ringing any bells for any of you guys, please let us know in the comment section.
I'm bad with
Please.
names.
I'm worse.
I know. I know. Like, we known each other for like years and you still don't fucking know my name.
No, I just change it.
Exactly.
Yeah. It doesn't mean I don't know it. It just something has to stick with me.
Esta.
I don't even call my wife by her name.
Because she's your wife. You never call your significant other by their name because that's you never do that. If you're married, you want to get a divorce, then go for it.
No, not even.
You want to be single?
Not even
call them by their names.
Even when we first met, never. It was rare, but whatever. Anyways,
you guys met like in 6th grade.
Wow, too long.
Yeah, that's what she never said.
But Terrifier, first Terrifier, gory as balls. I think I have one more picture here, and it's very awesome photograph of Art the Clown. Love the background, very dark, very shadowy, very I'm pretty sure they even took this picture from that place that they recorded in Hallows Eve.
Because I mean, I told you like in the second, because the hallway even comes out on All Hallows Eve too.
That's true.
Also,
that's true.
Also,
yeah.
So I mean, yeah,
it's confusing.
Yeah, like that. I mean, I guess you could call it a low budget movie because it's not like billions of dollars.
Hallows Eve or Terrifier?
Terrifier.
Like Terrifier was a little bit more, but yeah, you're right. Yeah.
No, but it's not like pinche Avengers and this, and like chingos of money.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, it's chingos of money compared to like a fucking
Avengers.
You know what I mean?
¿Tienes un cigarrillo?
¿Tienes un cigarrillo? ¿A qué hora llega la terminal? Anyways,
that's so great.
I don't mean it like for low budget movie, but compared to like blockbuster movies or whatever,
Yeah.
Pues yes, they're gonna be using the same fucking house that they recorded from like the previous movies or whatever,
because that's where it hit.
Yes. Makes it sexy, gives this aura. I'm like,
Also makes it very what's it called? Noticeable. Is that the word I'm looking for?
Yeah, especially I mean, where are you gonna find like a creepy ass fucking hallway like that? That they'll let you record.
I mean, you can look.
Film.
You can look.
That they'll let you film. So I mean, those are
I don't know, man. Like
private properties, like it's a fucking building or whatever. I mean,
that's why you look for abandoned places, the ones with the meth labs. You scare them out, and then you go in and.
Yes, boy. I mean, boy. That didn't look like an abandoned place. It had fucking electricity. Yeah,
In the very, very pit in the basement. I don't know what I'm saying anymore.
Exactly. I'm the one that had the beer. You only had pinche pumpkin spice.
Oh, it's the best.
Whipped cream
It's the
spice.
best. It's the best.
It's the best, though.
All right. So that pretty much covers the before we move on to Terrifier 2. The ending to Terrifier, we get him offing himself with a pistol of some sort after he does all the chaos that he causes, and then he gets picked up. He goes into the what are they called again? The
morgue.
Yes, sorry, thank you. The morgue, and that's where we see the supernatural Art the Clown that we also got from the very first Hallows Eve.
You know, what if the supernatural shit happened because he ate the chick's face?
Like a ritual?
Yeah, maybe like he didn't know he was doing a ritual, you know, like oh, you have to kill so many people and they eat someone's fucking face off and get shot. And
that could be a huge possibility. Or they're just connected Damien Leon's first story and just amped it up a little bit more. Maybe.
Fucking party pooper.
No, like I'm saying you're right. I'm saying you're right. I'm just thinking they probably he's supposed to be supernatural because that's how they introduced him in Hallows Eve. Just like in here, I mean, I'm sorry, except in this one, I don't know, it just feels like he doesn't even know. He just kind of like does things and then it just happens.
I want to see maybe, I don't know, because if we go to like the whole supernatural thing or whatever, I want to see that not that he doesn't know.
Yeah.
But maybe like he's a demon and he knows he's a fucking demon and he doesn't give a fuck. Like you just
that's another one.
Fucking around, you know, like yeah.
That's another one.
And that's why he doesn't speak, because he doesn't speak the tongue. Or common language or whatever. He speaks some like thing, whatever.
Or he's like Beetlejuice, he can't say his name or else he goes away. He goes bye-bye.
Thank you for the spoiler. I haven't seen the second one. They never explained that one, the first one. Not really. But it's fine. God damn it.
Okay.
I've been busy, okay.
So you covered Hallows Eve 2, Terrifier, and now for the final one, Terrifier 2, and dude, the cover, it's like an Avenger cover, but horror,
but creepy.
Yes.
Yeah.
I love
and
this
they even
cover.
made him creepy. They made him creepier compared to like the
first one, or Hallows Eve.
Yeah.
Oh, little fun fact, the cover of Hallows Eve actually comes out in one of the stories. The painting, remember the painting? No.
The painting.
Her husband was painting. And this vision he got in his head, and then the alien thing pops up, and then she pulls the thing and she reveals, and it's his face.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot about it because we were like, the painting is gonna come in, and then like it turns off.
Yeah,
like the video changed. That's true. Maybe he was really teasing it. Or,
maybe,
I don't know. Or maybe he's like, hey, fuck it, we came out with this shit.
Fourth wall breaking.
Yeah, people like it.
Yeah, but there's also aliens, or it looks like an alien. And
you need to see it to understand the trauma of the whole alien shit.
Why I couldn't sleep. Yeah, it was groovifying. It was more than anything else.
That was fucking funny. Like
that's exactly how this fucking alien or whatever the shit it was.
Fucking noise,
right? That's a really good impression.
Yeah.
I can tell you've been practicing in front of the mirror.
In the mirror, like, I'm gonna fucking nail this podcast, man. We're gonna talk about Terrifier and the aliens. I fucking got this.
I'm gonna see you dressed up like that alien for Halloween.
I'm not that tall.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you make it obvious. I need to be in the higher ground. Let me bring the chair up, and I don't know.
See, but I'm low again. because this thing, I don't know what's up in my chair. It's all right.
That's
I'm
all right.
chill. I'm
Yeah.
chill.
Maybe because it's Booze and Chill.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got it. You got it.
The Chill Cast.
The Chillcast.
Anyways.
Terrifier 2. Picture right here.
Terrifico.
We get introduced to Elliot Foulon.
Puñetillas.
They actually use his real name. He's a big YouTuber. I told you about him. He interviews metal bands since he was like 6 or something. That's awesome.
Pretty fucking metal, dude.
It is metal, dude. Like I wish I could have started that way. And then we get a new character in the movie, and this is Little Pale Girl. That's what she's under, played by can you read that? It's freaking far for me. And Nellie McLean. Nellie McLean. Yeah.
McLean.
God damn, her fucking character is just like something, dude. Like
she was fucking creepy, dude. Especially with the whole fucking.
Yeah.
I mean, was she really there or not?
That's the thing. Well, at first she was, and then she wasn't. I'm sorry, she wasn't,
and then
she was.
Exactly.
And then I don't know.
Like,
but holy shit.
Al chile que sí. Like, like if a fucking little girl, little boy, whatever you want to call it, goes dressed up as that and go trick or treat at my house.
I ain't giving you shit.
They're getting the whole fucking bag. One thing I learned from that fucking movie is you give him all the fucking candies. Yeah. And if you don't have any, you fucking drive to the store and get fucking candies.
Yeah. And Hallows Eve 1 teaches us that. And the Holocaust one.
All right. Yeah, it's true.
See,
yeah.
They didn't give him candy, so they fucking go into the house, they turn into what they're dressed up as, and let's kill them.
Al chile. Yeah, that's true.
So,
fucking give them candies.
Yeah.
Even if they look like fucking 30-some-year-old.
Yeah, that's another thing that this movie also teaches us, that you
be
give
humble.
Candy the what?
Be humble.
Be humble. Be humble, you bastards.
Yeah, give the fucking candy.
Yeah, because again, this movie just like it's pretty gnarly. Like, let me show us a couple more of these characters. Here we see the main character. I don't seem to have her name on me. I thought I did. Anyways, we got the main character here. She's basically she's like a superhero, or I'm not sure. Another thing about this movie is that it raises some questions. I don't even remember that.
You're always raising questions.
No, the movie,
but they're never raising canes.
This guy.
Anyways, yeah, I guess it raises questions. Well, I mean, just towards the end. And well, I mean, the dream was kind of creepy, but I don't think the dream was really connected. I mean, well, I guess maybe he was, but I don't feel that.
Dude, the dream was so Freddy Krueger, dude.
Al chile. You know, like those Freddy Krueger vibes that it was giving.
Yeah. But I mean, here he went all out. He went all out.
I don't think, well, at first, maybe because you don't really know if he actually, like, was it actually a nightmare or she actually, oh, but yeah, they know the fucking fire, the flame. And
her house almost caught fire, except that sword, that special sword that her puppy gave her.
Yeah, they never fucking talk about it, but just her dad gave her from where? I don't know. Are we going to see it in Terrifier 3? Maybe. Who knows? Do we know? I don't know. Do you know? Yep. He doesn't know either. I guess we'll have to find out next week.
And yeah, well, I'm gonna get to the number one question, and I think even you brought it up when they started talking about the dad.
Yeah.
And that was
what happened to him.
Yeah, he turned crazy. Yeah. He's drawing murders and stuff, and you're like,
I just remember that one. That's true.
Yeah.
Why? Yeah. If Papi is Art, Papi the clown.
That's exactly what it starts to make you think it is going on. Which again, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because from what they say is like the dad like left or passed away, or like he was like
schizo
Yeah, and like
And
he disappeared.
he
or I can't
killed
remember.
himself. He drove off a cliff or something.
Yeah.
Same.
So he killed himself
Yeah,
like 2 years or something ago.
I don't remember the time frame, but
No. After no, it was like months before that because he had like the pictures and everything from the previous movie from Hallows Eve, the girls that were murdered, chopped in half and everything. Like he had in the
yeah,
little book and he made the sketch about Arthur.
yeah.
But what if it was his like split personality?
That could be another one too.
Yeah.
It still makes you think like
He's like,
Art,
fuck. And that's why
yeah.
he drove off the cliff.
It still makes you think like Art is the daddy.
Oh,
But at-
shit.
But at the same time, it's like, why would that be? And why would his crazy schizophrenic side create something that could possibly defeat him? Oh, that would be the dad side. That would be his dad trying to reach out. Yeah, there you go. There you go. There you go.
But nah, I mean, because I want to see that the sword has something. Maybe, and I mean,
No, it's also just her too.
because
Well,
I
but
mean,
mostly the sword.
he gave her the sword for a reason. Because remember, he had the schedules and everything.
Yeah.
Like I guess he was being schizophrenic, but he saw things like, oh, I need to get her this sword, this specific sword that's from fucking eBay. I don't know. Maybe he bought it on eBay, not on Amazon.
the haunted section on eBay.
Yeah, I mean, like, oh, this is legit because it's from eBay. It's not from Amazon. Amazon's gonna be generic. Everyone's gonna have it. No one has this one.
Oh my god!
It's from eBay. It's been used.
If you want something haunted, you order off of eBay.
Chile que yes. Like pepper, yes. Pepper, yes.
Pepper, yes.
Pepper to the yes.
But yeah, the movie is just great. It just raises some questions. The one I do want to point out is this one of the in every Terrifier. Well, so far there's only been two, kind of sort of counting. I'm still counting Hallows Eve, and Damien Leon tries to outdo his gnarliest kill in Terrifier 1, and he does so in not such a way that he cuts somebody open completely, but he just prolongs it.
Se pasó de verga.
Yeah.
Like that was.
I'm not going to show that one, but I will show this picture here just to give you an idea. This is one of the characters the one that got it like bad, like got you.
She didn't deserve it. Like, I mean, okay, but she was gonna die or whatever. Like,
but like you said, you should have given him the candy.
Yes, it all happened because she didn't give him candy. Like,
yeah.
I wonder, maybe he wouldn't. I mean, I'm pretty sure he was gonna kill her anyways, but maybe he wouldn't have been like that gory about it.
Yeah, because he
like,
did not hold back at all.
Like, fuck, man. Like,
he was like the Energizer Bunny. He kept going.
It was so many things that I guess like the friend would tell him, like, you can't snap bones like that, right? And like, I don't give a fuck. This guy is paranormal.
His friend's like, Yahweh,
Yahweh. Physics do exist. It's called reality.
Yeah, that
this is my movie, motherfucker.
Yeah, that kill it's so gnarly, and it goes on for like, I want to say 10 minutes. It feels like more, but it was fucking.
And then they're like, it was so fucked up. Like, when I guess when you think he finished and he fucking leaves the room, he just fucking comes out like,
yeah.
And it just, that was fucking horrible. Like,
pours bleach and salt.
Oh, like, if that was because of the fucking candy, like,
I mean,
that was
somebody doesn't share candy corns.
I mean, then again, she did give him candy, but like she threw it.
Yeah, but she threw it. That's rude.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Like, yeah, maybe that's why. Like
that deserves a TP. It deserves a TP.
Yeah, but not the fucking maybe like the salt and the freaking.
Well, that's Art's version of TPing.
That's like, ouch, like,
yeah,
like, ow. It's fucking rough.
And just rubs it, goes to town, just goes to town like sun lotion.
Yeah, and then it's just the way you see it, like he just does it like if it's natural, like if it's you, like I have a cut or whatever, I'm just like whatever. You know, that's the way he acts, like the way that actor like fucking nail that gory ass fucking shit. Like
Yeah, it's pretty
it
gnarly.
was fucking gory as fuck. Yeah.
It's awesome. One thing I do want to point out in the middle of the movie, once Terrifier does this, they introduce him. He starts his kills, and I think this was actually before. This was before the hard kill. We have a really cool cameo by Felicia Rose. She's the girl from Sleepaway Camp. Right side, this is on video from video podcast. Felicia Rose. I don't know how to. You just got to watch Sleepaway Camp, guys. On the right side, we got the adult version. Left side is from Sleepaway Camp, and I just love that she kind of cameoed in there, just to kind of like, because she's
Cameo.
Yeah, cameo. What did I say?
No, I'm just saying.
Oh, did I say camel?
So. Pronto.
But I love the fact that she cameoed in there, because she is definitely up there with the greats. Sleepaway Camp is just a really good movie, and there's so much going on in this movie. For instance, we failed to mention. I'm gonna show a picture here real quick. He does have this weird thing where he just wipes or he paints with his own feces in bathrooms, because he did that in Terrifier 1, and he also did it here.
And they were like a pinche big ass ball of shit in the sink with ice and shit. Like,
Yeah, it's pretty like I said, it's gory. Like you get from like
yeah, that's shitty. See what I did there? I made a funny. Anyways.
But yeah, this movie's got a little bit of everything. It's got blood, it's got feces, it's got we get some guy's schlong. We get some dude's schlong chopped off. In the most my
god, dude, like wow.
Yeah.
I mean, I think I'm gonna.
That's the part where like Yahweh, we're holding
pretty
our
sure I might trigger a lot of people with my next comment, but like my guys, because like it's like
anticipation.
If you ever been hit on the balls, right? You know, like that's
for the guys, of course.
Yeah, for the guys, like that's horrible. Like not even giving birth, like no, like giving birth is not as bad as. Nah, I'm just playing. I don't know what it's like to give birth. But anyways,
that's what you meant by trigger.
Like just by flicking at, like, okay, ladies, if you're mad at your guy, you want to be like super douche, you can just like you do this. You don't even have to go like that, right? You just like do
even your phone's like, how can I assist you?
Do the other angle.
This one.
There you go. You can just go like that. You don't have to go like, just like
unless you want to actually like
one boy.
Yeah. One boy.
And fuck.
Your phone's like worried about you.
Right? Like it's no, like, well, don't do that because it's pretty fucked up. Now imagine being fucking like,
yeah, that's exactly what you get.
You
get like
el vato just fucking peeing.
Yeah, like he was just minding his own business.
And I'm like, and then you think that's it. Like he stabbed him like 1 or 2 times.
Yeah,
the guy falls to the floor, and you think that's it. No, this motherfucker keeps on going. He fucking stabbed him like 50 times in the dick.
Yeah,
and then like
it felt like 100.
And then like I don't know. Maybe he didn't like stab him like directly on the pee-pee, because then like he just pulled the shit out of it. Like he just like la verga.
And I just realized I think he only did this to even things up, because in Terrifier 1 he cuts a chick in half straight from the vajay. And 2, he's like, let's give a little something for the dudes. Like, and he didn't have to go very far, because we're all like, oh,
dude, just when the first stab is like, I love it. Yeah, that's it. I can't do this no more. Can't do this no more. Oh, it's so painful.
that part is just crazy, dude. Like, ugh.
And that's when you know that's a really good actor, because Like he was just fucking going at the
Yeah.
dude's junk, and the guy's just like, I'm a
Yeah.
boss. You know, like he never flinched.
I would have gotten fired because I would have been like flinching every time.
Or maybe he was flinching. That's why he made it so like perfect. Like,
Yeah, you got a point. It made it more believable.
yeah.
That's good acting. That's good acting.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah.
Um,
I would like this big.
for those of you who are wondering, I guess.
Because there's always this couple of y'all that are like, how long was it? Or like, I mean, but that fucking Art Hands looks like this long. So I mean, look at the whole fucking
No,
thing.
he has a 28-foot, not a hand.
I mean, get a fucking big hand and like, pinche guy is like fucking skinny and shit. And
That's
tall.
true.
I'm pretty tall. Like, yeah,
That's true.
Man.
But yeah, very gory, and like I said, he did the, not to sound like that, but he did one for the ladies in Terrifier 1. Terrifier 2, he did one for the guys. Once again, he did not have to go very far and do very much because we're little pusses when it comes to this.
We're
things
pretty
like that.
simple creatures.
We are pretty simple creatures.
We are.
Really, like this movie, for instance. What is it about? A clown that kills people. The end. See how simple that is?
Just like that?
Yeah, just like that.
But there's a twist.
There is another twist.
There's a lot of twists.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering if part 3. I'm excited for part 3. I guess we can skip along. I guess we do the final fight. The final fight was cool. We get the little brother getting stabbed finally. A few times actually.
In the back.
And not before the best friend, who actually deserved getting killed, like you said, because her friend roofied her to make her feel better.
Yeah.
And like, yeah.
You don't roofie your friends without telling them that you're gonna roof them.
Like, you don't do it.
You don't do that. Like, I mean, I guess you can offer them drugs, and if they want to, pues that's up to them. But you don't drug your friends. No,
Yeah.
you prank them. That's different.
That was just a prank that went too far.
Yeah, it went too far. Okay, you know, and it was funny because I would call like, dude, like, she's not drunk. Like,
yeah, he did.
I've never ever seen anyone like fucking like, oh, I'm so fucking drunk, man. Oh,
it's so hot in here.
Yeah, and like she's just wearing a bra and like
very revealing costume.
Yeah. But anyways, and then yeah, like the friend's like, that's because I roof you, dumb, so you can have a good time because you're being like super dick and like all depressed. They're like, I love it.
Yeah, like she got what she deserved. To be honest with you, that's like the only kill that there's certain kills in certain movies where you're like, yeah, good for them, or good for art in this case. That was one.
I mean, she deserved it. But
I think she did.
I think she deserved what the other one got.
No, the other one was too far.
Yeah, like, and all she did was like throw the candy at him. Like,
yeah,
you know, like, I mean, I don't like him because he's a bad guy. He kills people, but damn, that was pretty fucking douche.
Yeah,
you know, like,
yeah, you don't do that. Be nice on Halloween night. Don't throw candy at people, especially if anybody's dressed up like Art the Clown. Like,
yeah, yeah. I mean.
Because we're gonna get a lot of those this year.
You think?
Bro.
Yo no sé, güey. I mean,
the art. What's it called? Halloween 3 is coming out in October 11th.
Halloween 3.
The animatronics are already out. The masks are out. The costumes are out.
Oh.
So it's gonna be everywhere.
I couldn't dress up as Art the Clown.
Why not?
So I have a beer and he doesn't.
Oh, okay. Shave?
No. Everyone always like looks at me weird when I shave.
But your face will be painted.
And
you won't see beard.
But it's gonna be cold.
So
I don't like cold.
Oh my god.
What? I mean, I'm sorry. You can't experience what I experienced when I shave. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
But it's kind of like when you shave your balls.
Okay.
That
In the
like,
cold.
yes.
In the cold.
But even though if it's not cold, you're gonna feel cold on your face.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Got you.
Kind of like the balls, but in your face.
In your face.
It's not the balls, but it's your face.
Ball chin.
Yes.
And ball chin.
Ball chin.
Anyways. Long story short, Terrifier 2, great. The last part pretty fucking gory. And when I'm talking before the credits, we see him being killed by the main character, and that's pretty much it. That's that. He
lets himself get killed.
I believe that.
And that goes to the thing that I told you, that most probably it's not that he doesn't know that he can die, but maybe he's a demon and he knows, and he's just fucking around. That's what, like, fuck it.
He did do that. He did that.
Yeah.
And then
yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking creepy. The little girl.
Yeah.
The head.
Yeah, like he gets his head decapitated. The little girl pops up and just does her thing. Just fucking looks creepy as shit. Picks up Art's head. Art whispers something to her, and then she laughs, and then she does the one thing that neither her or Art. Oh, I'm sorry. No, she didn't do it. Art gets serious at some point. She makes a serious face and just quite glowing eyes, and it's like, oh my god, dude, it's fucked.
Nah, fuck that. And then she leaves with the head.
She walks away into the darkness, into the abyss.
She actually went through the hallway.
Hallway abyss.
Yeah. Because it was a plot. No, come on, pun intended. Was a like a scary house, or what's it, like horror?
It was a
called Terrifier.
Oh, that's right. The wall break, the fourth wall break in the
Mhm.
movie.
Mm-hmm.
That haunted house was shit. It was great.
That was a big ass fucking haunted house.
It was a haunted mansion.
Yeah, like,
and that's a Disney movie.
That was a big ass fucking like.
Yeah.
Because that was a ride thing, whatever, at a pinche carnival place.
That was good. It was good.
Fucking big.
It was totally great.
Like a fucking high school.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And fast forward to the end credits. This is the last part of Terrifier 2. So, how I mentioned, he gets his head decapitated, and little pale girl walks away with it, and then we see.
John.
We see. Oh my god, the sister from
because you never
Terrifier
showed
1.
it. You never showed her.
I don't think I have the picture. Actually, I did.
Well, remember when I made the comment that he ate someone's face?
That was her.
Yes.
Yeah.
So the last girl that he didn't get to kill
in Terrifier 1.
In Terrifier 1, he's seen her face. Police arrive and everything, and then puts one on by himself, you know. But she survives, but with her face all like fucked up and everything, right?
Yeah. And we see her in the insane asylum, doing whatever people do in insane asylums. Oh, which reminds me, we do get another cameo. This one's all for you wrestling fans. Chris Jericho.
El Jericho.
Yeah. So we get Chris Jericho. Oh, here's this. This is the character we're talking about.
There we go.
That's the sister from part 1, except here. Well, I'm pretty sure she still has the name. I just don't remember her name.
Yeah, because it's the same character. Like, they show you the same character. And
true.
She's like all like bleeding from her.
She's giving birth, unnaturally, supernaturally.
No, but it's because you have to go with the whole thing. Like, she's all like, and like blood is coming out.
Oh, you want to
like,
act it out?
Yeah, I'm like, is she like on her period or something? Because then like with the blood that's coming out from there, she's writing shit on the wall like hooker and slut and like all like those. Because I'm pretty sure like they call her those things, I guess, because that's why she's writing all that. I don't know.
That's actually what he carves on this girl, where he chops off her arms and legs in Hallows Eve 1. He writes all of that on her body.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah,
that's true. Well, she's writing all those things on the wall,
but with her blood.
Yeah, with her blood coming from down there, right?
Excessive, but that's Damien Leon's thing.
Mm-hmm. And then, pues, yeah, one thing goes to another one, and we're gonna have a third movie. like, I like that. Like, one thing leads to another one, and there's gonna be a third movie.
So yeah, she gives birth to Art's head.
And like
the girl,
tripas coming out.
yeah, the girl, one of the
Fucking-
girls, not Chris, this other girl that's with Chris Jericho goes and checks up on her, screaming, all this commotion, whatever.
What the fuck?
Opens the door and reveals her in what's the term that they use now? It's not sitting.
She's with her legs crossed on the floor.
Yeah, legs crossed. Yeah.
And she has like Arthur's head on her lap, and
And
he's just like
smiling, dude. Smiling back, and it just like ends there.
And then what I realized right now is that, do you have the poster for the third movie? She comes out in the poster.
She does come out on the poster. I can pull it up right now. But yeah, the poster for Terrifier 3 is quite possibly the most goriest of them all.
So Christmassy.
So what?
Christmassy.
Yeah. It's Christmassy because Terrifier 3 is going to be in I was gonna say October, in December, Christmas. I'm hoping, and I've mentioned this plenty of times, I want to see Terrifier take apart the real life Santa Claus. What do you think? What do you think?
I mean, I guess if he exists, why wouldn't Santa Claus exist?
Exactly.
But then, would you want it to be turned into like a Sharknado kind of movie?
I don't understand.
Yeah, like fucking Art coming. I mean, Santa Claus coming out and Art fucking like cleaning him and stuff. You know, like kind of like a Sharknado. You know, like cheesy ass fucking sci-fi movie, or like the three-headed.
I mean, it's kind of cheesy. I mean, the blood and stuff, the kills.
I mean, but you know, like from cheesy movies to like cheesy movies, you know, like you get like those movies that are just fucking cheesy as fuck, you know, like.
I can't seem to pull up the goddamn Terrifier 3. But you know what? Post editing. Boom.
Boom.
You'll see
right
it.
There. Boom.
Thank goodness for post editing.
As you can see in this picture.
I'm
right
like zoom in
here.
on you just doing this.
Like, from this right here. This
now it's going to be
picture.
covering your face.
This picture right here. Like right there.
Yeah,
Covering this
Right
gorgeous face.
right there.
Mm.
So yeah, that pretty much sums up this this podcast, man. I mean, this is fun. Terrifier. Can't wait for Terrifier 3.
Aterrizador 3.
Like I said, that's really the number one thing I want to see. Also, in the trailer, people were horrified because they're like, there's like a little girl that came out in the first teaser, and I'm just like, they do know he killed 2 of them in Hallows Eve, but again, it's only for the people who know now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's good. I mean, we go back to the whole like, it's a fucking movie. I mean,
Yeah,
like,
chill.
yeah, exactly. Like, you know, like it's not real. It's a fucking movie.
Yeah,
You know, like
it's a very gory one, but a movie nonetheless.
people get paid to the movies.
Yeah,
You know, I mean,
pretend to die. Pretend.
pretend. You know, like
Even Damien says he doesn't do it to fuck with people. Again, he's doing it just for the art form.
because it's a fucking movie. Like, you cannot make a fucking horror movie without the horror.
Yeah,
You know, like.
without any slashing and dashing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's not gonna be a slashing and deathing movie, and if you don't death any people that shows up,
True.
regardless of the age, gender, and sexual preference, or I don't know what they go by nowadays.
What do you mean?
I don't know, just saying words.
But that concludes episode 1 of the Booze and Chill Buzzcast podcast.
Season
You got
5.
to say it like that.
Like that?
You got it.
Yeah?
You look like you were trying to poop
Well, that's
a
how
little
you
bit.
look.
That's just how I always look.
That's how you look. I mean, say I had to do it like that, but I like my version better.
Yeah, whatever.
That concludes el episodio de Booze and Chill Podcast con Ramon Villegas.
I don't have an outro song. This is a podcast. There's no music. It's just the voices.
Las voces.
It's just the voices.
The voices that will help you sleep at night.
And speaking of sleeping at night, hopefully you guys will still be able to after talking all sorts of Art the Clown stuff. Leave it in the comments section. If you liked today's episode, let me know if you're our Art the Clown fans. Let me know if you're going to go watch Terrifier 3. I know we are separately, but we're going to watch it and we're going to talk about it right here on that thing, the channel with that logo. And that concludes that. And thank you so much, guys. Remember, hit the like, subscribe, bell notification for the next video, and hit the like on Spotify and review. Give me a good review, man. Give me a little something.
I'll
give
say
me some
all
good.
that in Spanish.
You got that. I will see you guys in episode 2. Later.